That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You're in the basement. This is Nick Thomas along with Bootsy Hambone. And we are bringing you guys the coolest indie music the whole world has to offer. This is show number 243. It's June the 21st, Father's Day. And we want to say a very happy Father's Day out to all you fathers out there. And it's just going to be a fantastic show. We've got some great music lined up for you guys tonight. We have very special guests in the basement, Rick Gehlert and Elvin Guinn. They were the first.
Who are fathers?
They are fathers, and they were the first band we ever had on the show ever 5 years ago.
Ever. Can you believe it's been 5 years?
5 years. Man.
5 years ago.
It's great to see you guys. How you guys doing tonight?
We're doing good, but we're so old. We're forefathers. Forefathers of this country.
We can start with how many great grandfathers there.
We're forefathers of the basement tape show.
There
Yes,
you go.
exactly.
That's
You are.
Excellent. All right. We are brought to you by Merle's Music, the coolest little music store. So if you guys need any music equipment, go on down and see Merle and the boys down there and tell them that Nick and Bootsy sent you. They're going to love it.
And we'll be talking about it a little bit more later on in the show. But Merle does appreciate his customers, and he is going to have a big event next Saturday.
No kidding.
At Merle's Music, a Customer Appreciation Day. There's going to be goodies and food and entertainment, and he's going to give stuff away, and he's just going to do all kinds of things to appreciate his customers.
I need some new guitar picks, as a matter of fact.
Well,
Maybe.
we might just have to go check it out.
Okay. And we might even be giving away some Basement Tapes T-shirts,
We
too.
might.
So check that out, too. We'll be talking about that a little bit later on in the show, but right now we've got some of the coolest music lined up for you. Bootsy has outdone herself again. We're going to start you guys out with a little R.B. Stone from out of Nashville, Tennessee, doing a tune called Loosen Up. This dude is one cool dude. If you never heard about R.B., he plays some fantastic guitar. He is just diversified all over the place, plays some really eclectic music, but he hangs...
And he played at the Hambone Festival.
He did.
He did.
and let me tell you what, he does love his blues, too, just like me. And then after that, Attik Door from out of San Francisco via Russia.
Yeah, they're a Russian band that moved to San Francisco.
That's pretty cool. They're going to play a tune for you called California. And then after that, David Dearnley from out of Columbia, Missouri. He's part of Dave and Dino and the Roadkill Orchestra, has a brand new CD out, and we're going to play a tune by him called Break. So sit back, relax. Man, you are in the basement on this Father's Day, and this is R.B. Stone doing a tune called Loosen Up.
Loosen up. If the you wouldn't have Bootsy and Hambone and everybody else right here at Salem Rolla. What do you think of that, Nick?
This is Dave.
And Dino.
And the Roadkill Orchestra. And you're listening to The Basement Tape Show
with Nick and Bootsy.
Woohoo!
Woo!
Yeah! All right.
Sober didn't look so good on that Sunday afternoon. Wagon lurched and broke a wheel when she walked into the room. I gave up and drank my fill in a bar I didn't know. walls. I built myself for the crimes I can't forget. Steam engine train, I forgot your name, or the line we're rolling on. But I can see the stars from your open cars and the towns without a name. It ain't a plan, and it ain't a mistake that I make. Watched the miles with a put-on smile. Learned how as a kid. Through winter snow, I go down slow. I'm gonna need more speed to skid. Rhythm of the cars, and the count is rolling past. Give me the time to ease my mind, but I know that it won't last. It ain't a plan, and it ain't a mistake that I made. I felt it as it happened, just like a bone to break. It ain't clear how it got here, and it ain't clear how I go. Count it as a blessing, if when the time comes I don't know. Out among the living, in a castle made of sand. Well, it's a fool's excuse to think that it all fell under God's hand. It ain't a plan, and it ain't a mistake that I made. I felt it as it happened, just like a bone to break.
David Dearnley right there doing a little tune called Break. Great voice. Got nominated for Best Voice in Columbia. We were just talking about that. Don't know if he won, but he's a great songwriter. Writes a lot of songs for Dave and Dino and the Roadkill Orchestra. And they are a fun group to go see. They've got a dobro player. They've got a little gal that plays the washboard.
She's a heck of a singer.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. So they're a lot of fun to go see. If you get a chance to go see Dave and Dino and the Roadkill Orchestra, do not pass that up.
Actually, I think Dave Dearnley is playing here in the next couple of weeks with Bliss Hippie and another guy out of Columbia. I think they're playing at Rose Music Hall.
Really? That would be a fantastic show.
I will have to check the details on that, but I just saw that recently.
Before that, Attik Door doing a tune called California. And we started out with R.B. Stone doing a little blues tune called Loosen Up. Good stuff right here in the basement. We're not stopping. We're going right into the next set right now. It is Father's Day. We want to say happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. And we want to remind everybody, get out and see a local show, wherever you're at.
Take your dad.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, take your dad, take your kids, take your family.
Start a band with your dad.
If it's a good venue for, kids and stuff. Yeah, it's all good stuff. Just get out there and see some local musicians, because you know what? Wherever you're at, I guarantee you have great musicians right under your nose and you don't even know it. So check that out sometimes. It's all fun stuff. Bootsy and I were on the road this weekend, and we went up to Columbia, Missouri, and we saw one fantastic band that we featured on the show last week.
Yep.
And that was
Perelandra,
and they were out of Springfield, Missouri. My gosh, those guys can play, and they have a stage presence. They all got a long hair like down to their butts,
and they know how to
almost.
sling it.
Yes, they do. And the drummer would. Nick is the
Gray,
drummer's name. He would stand up and play the drums.
Yeah, he'd get excited and stand up.
Yeah, that was so cool. I love that part of it. And then Cassandra, the lead singer, she sings like Pat Benatar, I swear, or better. She was taking over the stage, man.
Didn't Jason Caton say this morning that her voice had way more cigarette smokes and whiskey in it than a kid her age ought to have?
Absolutely.
She's got a great voice. She really does.
All right. So get out there and support your local musicians, because you know what? They're hungry.
Yep.
All right, this next set we're going to start out with a brand new CD we got in the mail just today called the Thneeds from out of Fairbanks, Alaska, doing a tune called Unholy Marriage, a waltz. And then after that, SOB from out of Winter Park, Florida, doing a tune called When I Die. And Beth Bombara from out of St. Louis, Missouri, doing a tune called Promised Land.
Comes highly recommended by our friend David Dearnley.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this stuff. It's the Thneeds doing Unholy Marriage. Check this out.
I married Isis on the fifth day of May, but I could not hold on to her very long. So I cut up my hair and I rode straight away to the wild unknown country where I could not go wrong. Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl. Nighttime would find me in Rose's cantina. Music would play and Felina would whirl. I came to a high place of darkness and light. The dividing line ran through the center of town. So I hitched up my pony to a post on the right. Went into a laundry to wash my clothes down. Black as the night were the eyes of Felina, wicked and evil while casting a spell. My love was strong for this Mexican maiden. I was in love, but in vain I could tell. A Manny in the corner approached me for a match. I knew right away he was not ordinary. He said, "Are you looking for something easy to catch?" I said, "I ain't got no money." He said, "Ain't necessary." Challenged his right for the love of this maiden. Down went his hand for the gun that he bore. My challenge was answered in less than a heartbeat. A handsome young stranger lay dead on the floor. I picked up his body and dragged it inside. Threw it down into a hole and I pulled back the cover. I said a quick prayer till I felt satisfied. Went down to find Isis to tell her I love her. Out through the back door of Rose Paso, my life would be worthless. Everything's gone in life, nothing is left. I was thinking about turquoise, I was thinking about gold, thinking about diamonds and the world's biggest necklace. As we rode through the night through the devilish cold, I was thinking about Isis. She thought I was so reckless. I'm on the hill overlooking El Paso, and I can see Rose's cantina below. My love is strong and it pushes me onward. Down off the hill to Felina I go. She was there in the meadow where the creek used to rise, blinded by sleep and in need of a bed. I came in from the east with the sun in my eyes. I cursed her one time and I rode on ahead. Off to my right I see 5 mounted cowboys, and off to my left right a dozen or more. Shouting and shooting, I can't let them catch me. I've got to make it to Rose's back door. She said, where you been? I said, no place special. She said, you look different. I said, well, I guess. She said, you've been gone. I said, it's only natural. She said, you gonna stay? I said, if you want me to, yeah. Come out of nowhere, Felina has found me, kissing my cheek as she kneels by my side. Cradled by 2 loving arms that I'll die for. One final kiss and Felina, goodbye.
Hey, this is Jason Wilbur, singer-songwriter and guitar player for John Prine. You're listening to the Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy.
This is Jason.
And this is BC. And we're from Don't Mind Dying.
And you're listening to the Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy.
92.9 FM.
I have a positive attitude. I'm positive it's going to take more than one take.
You called my name into the darkness. Baby, I was afraid to step into it. It was so cold when I was alone. Extended your hand. We're searching for the promised land. Predictions made. Reports on the TV. We were young, with pockets empty. They sold us hope for a future to hold. I opened my hand
I don't know if I could do it better than that.
That felt really good to me.
That was Beth Bombara from out of St. Louis, Missouri, doing a little. I'm lost. Oh, there I am.
Where'd you get lost?
I don't know, but I
You're
got lost.
sitting right there, Nick. You're not lost.
I'm lost.
We're here. We'll hold your hand if you need us.
Thank you so much, Bootsy. Take your meds. It's all going to be all right.
I love that song. It's all gonna be all right. All right. And Beth Bombara from out of St. Louis, Missouri, doing Promised Land. Right before that, SOB from out of Winter Park, Florida, doing When I Die. And we started out with the Thneeds doing Unholy Marriage, which is a little combination of El Paso and their own song
And
combined.
it was an unholy marriage.
It was definitely unholy.
Can I say something about the Thneeds?
Sure.
We came back from Columbia today and stopped by the station. We always stop by during the week and different times to see if we have anything cool. And we had a CD from the Thneeds. And it was their very first release called 900 Planets. They happened to be looking around in their basement tapes and discovered they still had 10 copies of it left. And they thought, yay, Nick and Bootsy, they need a copy of this.
And we appreciate that.
And we do appreciate that very much. And they even found one of the sleeves, that goes in the CD, the little insert things.
Yeah.
And we got that too.
That's pretty cool.
I know.
We want to say thank you to those guys
Thank
up there.
you.
Fairbanks, Alaska, too, man. It's got to be cold up there right now. It's got to be cold up there all the time.
When it's springtime in Alaska, it's 40 below. That's an old Johnny Horton song.
Yes, it is. That's a good song, too.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Right now, we do have Rick and Levan in the basement with us. These guys have been with us ever since we started the show, and they've been bringing some great music to the Ozarks for a long time. I just want to give them guys the opportunity to introduce themselves and say a little bit about their music. So, Levan, take over.
Hello there. Well, I'm Levan.
And I'm Rick.
And that's Rick over there. Well, we've been playing as Gehlert Guinn all over central Missouri for, 5 years now? And we do a two-man thing. We're going to be out at the fair, as a matter of fact, doing the two-man.
2 nights.
But we're also in a band, the Branded Desperados. And we play all over the place, too.
Yeah, we've been playing for a long time together.
And it's... you like to say something, Mr. Gehlert?
You're doing fine, Mr. Guinn. Just carry on.
Okay, so when did this Mr. Gehlert and Mr. Guinn thing get started?
We have little quirks and getting little arguments, and it's always Mr. and Mr. Then,
Mr. Gehlert
we're
and Mr.
fine.
Guinn. Okay.
No, actually, we started in probably 1974 when we started playing together.
Hey, I've got to tell everybody a story about you guys. When we saw you at the Tater Patch. Now, these are true pros, because when their show is over and a lady who happens to be from out of town comes up and says, "Oh, I missed you playing such and such," what does Levan do? I don't remember the name of the song, but a lady came up after the show and Levan played it for her.
Yeah.
He's like that.
Yeah, we were already unplugged.
Finished, and he went ahead and played it
I gave
anyway.
her the acoustic version.
It was well done.
Yeah, and you can't beat that. That is a true musician right there. You take care of the fans, and that's what's so cool about you guys. You never. It's not for the money.
No, it's not. It's for the fun.
It's for the fun of it and for the fans. Because people love you guys. They love your music.
I think they just like us because we're old. No, really, I think we've been around so long that people just kind of, they come because they know that this could be the last show that we put on or something.
No, we talk to them though. We talk to the people out there, and we include them into the show if we can. And it gets kind of boring if you just sit there and listen to somebody play. But
you can stay home and do that.
Yeah,
on the radio. You know.
If you talk to them and get them involved in it, it's a lot more fun.
Well, are you looking forward to being in the fair lineup again this year?
Oh yeah, we're there
fun.
2 nights.
People at Rolla, we really like everybody over here.
We're there on the 22nd and the 24th.
Yeah.
Of
July.
Okay.
Coming up soon.
And my birthday's on the 23rd, so I get that night off there.
All right.
Then we play the 25th somewhere.
Yeah, we play for a birthday party 25th.
Birthday party.
Well, that's cool.
Then we're going to play the 14th over at the old soldiers' home at St. James for them guys. I think that's going to be cool.
That is, you know what? We've done that before too, and they really, really appreciate somebody coming over and playing a little music for them.
If anybody deserves it, they do.
They absolutely do.
Oh, that's just Gehlert Guinn.
It's just me and you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually learned a song just to play for those guys. It was Merle Haggard's "The Fight Inside of Me."
No, I thought it was Swinging Doors.
And Swinging Doors.
Yeah.
They requested that one too. Yeah, and
That's very cool. We've never been there.
Oh,
you'll love it.
Yeah.
You'll love it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and those guys really appreciate it too. They come out into usually they'll set you up in the cafeteria, you know, over there.
And they will make requests.
That's awesome.
You know,
and you guys know a lot of stuff, so you could probably
They'll
fulfill
love
the
you
request
guys.
better than we did.
one of the best places we ever played was at a nursing home up in St. Louis. A great big nursing home.
Yeah.
And like there was 20 wheelchairs lined up in front of us, and they were all dancing in their wheelchairs. It was so much fun.
And there was this this woman. She looked like she was probably 90 years old, and she was in a wheelchair. And she didn't say nothing, but she would clap. You could see her clap. And we got ready to leave, and LeVan walked by, and she went like this to LeVan and pulled on his arm. And he had his guitar, and she wanted his guitar. And he gave her his guitar, and we thought she was just going to look at it. She played the most fantastically awfulest version of Wildwood Flower. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, she could flat play.
Yeah.
And then she smiled after that. And I'll never forget that.
I bet she smiled for weeks.
Yeah. I mean, it touched me because
I tell you, we had those people really liked it.
They loved it.
They really liked it, and it made the. Yeah, we smiled for weeks after.
I bet you did.
It was awesome. It was an awesome experience. Never forget it.
Well, yeah, that's that kind of stuff is the reason you play sometimes, just because it puts smiles on people's faces.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's good stuff. Let's get into some music by you guys. What would you guys like to start out with? They've got guitars in hand.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I see a Martin, and I see a 12-string Taylor over here by Rick.
Yeah,
and
this guy. See, it's even got the plastic still peeled. Stuff.
no kid.
Yeah.
Well, take that stuff off of there.
All right, there we go.
Oh, he just took the plastic
Oh,
off
look how
of
shiny that is.
off of the pick guard.
It's all naked now.
It's all naked now.
Man.
It won't be that shiny for much longer.
No,
will it?
and that's fine. That's fine.
You can say that guitar just lost its virginity on the Basement Tape
yeah.
show.
My guitar. Yeah, I need to get a bumper sticker like that.
You see this guitar?
Yeah.
I got my other Martin at home. It was an acoustic, and I had a pickup put in it. So Gehlert and Guinn, we'd be playing out, and Rick kept going, "That guitar's buzzing. Your guitar's buzzing. It's making a buzzing sound. It's your pickup." And so I'm like, well, I could go get a new pickup. Or I thought, heck with it. I just went over to Merle's, and I bought another guitar with the electronics in it. You got the Fishman electronics in it.
Yeah.
But anyway, then we go out playing, and boy, the new guitar sounds good. Then we hear the buzzing again. Rick goes, "Oh, it's in my box thing here."
I just wanted to buy a new guitar.
Sneaky. Oh, that was sneaky.
Well, I bet Merle appreciated it.
Yeah, did you get a kickback on that, Rick?
Oh, that's
10%.
Oh, that's what it was. You had the wrong power supply thing.
Yeah, I was using the wrong power supply.
Hey, $20 is $20.
$20 is $20.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what do you guys want to start with?
Why don't you do something you wrote? You could do a drug song. Everybody likes drug songs.
All right. Well, I think I did that last time I was here, but I guess we could.
Yeah,
do
but
it
if you
again.
did it, chances are
We don't care. You can do the
That was
same
a
thing
while
every
ago.
time you come, and we don't.
Yeah,
care.
marijuana's big nowadays. I saw
It's almost legal.
Merle Haggard and Willie Nelson. They got a #1 hit going with that. It's all going to pot song. And,
Yep.
well, we could do this one. Ready, pal?
Yeah.
Tell us what it's called.
It's called Mexican Colombian Mix. little something I wrote about a long time ago. I always tell my wife that there's a grain of truth in every song I write. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's all true, but there's always a grain of truth in it.
Hi, this is Gehlert Guinn in the basement with Nick and Bootsy. Sit back, relax. You're going to like this one.
Went to a party in St. Louis other night, and when I got there I noticed something wasn't right. Drinking beer and whiskey's how us country boys get our kicks, but they were sitting on the ground smoking something long and round they call Mexican Colombian mix. My girlfriend Debbie, she came from this town. She knew everybody there, so she introduced me around. Everybody at the party done had their partners picked, and they were sitting on the ground, not making a sound, smoking Mexican Colombian mix. I met some hippie guy, said his name was Joe. Had a little bag of weed, he said he got down in Mexico. And another from Colombia, he said this'll do the trick. And he put them both together and he shook it all up and called it Mexican Colombian mix. I forgot the words. I asked my girlfriend, what the hell is this stuff? She said it gets you high, but at first it's kind of rough. Oh. Then she stuck a joint between my lips and she flicked it with her bic. And we were sitting on the ground, not making a sound, smoking Mexican Colombian mix. I just got to liking it when I lit up some more. When a big old cop come running up and busted through the door. He jerked out his billy club and I thought we was in a fix. But it was really a pipe, so we gave him a light and smoked Mexican Colombian mix.
That is something else.
That's kind of fun.
That's just K-Kid. It's the FCC.
Well, you know, they play Willie and Merle's songs. You know, it's all fun stuff.
Now, you cannot tell me that singers do not sing songs that get played on the radio, mainstream radio, if it has content in it where they do something illegal. Oh. I don't think they keep it off the radio for that.
No.
I shot the shit.
I can't drive 55.
Yeah, there you go. I fought the law in the lower.
Well, it's great to have you guys back in the basement. You know, it's been a little while since we visited, and it's all kinds of things been going on. You're running around with the Outlaws lately, too?
No, the Branded Desperados.
Branded Desperados.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a question. What's the difference between a desperado and an outlaw?
It's
the border. The Rio Grande, I think. You go down below that, you're not an outlaw anymore. You're a desperado.
Oh, okay.
You got to go a little south of the border.
Thank you for clearing that up for me.
what came first, though? Was it the Desperado or the Outlaw?
I don't know. I'll have to watch
You have
that.
to Google that.
I
sometime.
taped that show, Texas Rising. I'll have to watch it again and see.
You guys.
I think it's on there.
Let me ask you this: are you guys working on any new material right now?
Yes, we are, but it's still in such fundamental stages we can't really do any of it. But we're working on some. We've got I probably got 5 songs that we haven't recorded.
I like your little videos that you put on Facebook when you have.
We do too. People like them.
I do. They're fun.
Yeah, they're fun to watch.
Well, we go to Walmart or something, and there'll be people come up that we never seen before. Hey, I watched you on Facebook, and we really like it. It's cool. It makes you feel good, you know?
Yeah. Or you see these young kids, they say, I like those old guys.
Yeah, if you're lucky, one of these days you'll get to be an old guy.
That's like when me and Bootsy, we go to shows, you know, some of the younger bands we have on the basement tapes, and people come up to us and they say, Are you the band's parents or or something like that? You know.
No, those are okay to put on as long as you give credit to the original people that write and sing the song. I mean, I think my wife one time put on a song and she forgot to give credit, and they pulled it off.
Did they?
Yeah, for copyright infringement.
Yeah, sure.
But as long as you give credit, you can put that kind of stuff on, and it's a lot of fun there.
Oh yeah, is Laura listening tonight?
I don't know. She had a headache when I left, and I hope she's listening.
Yeah.
If she is, she's probably listening out in the car in the driveway because that's about the only place we could get it.
Is she out there with her guitar writing a song right now?
Probably.
I hope she is.
She spent the day on the back porch writing songs and playing music.
Yeah.
That's cool. That is very cool too. Yeah.
She didn't play anything at all when you first met, did she?
No.
She didn't know she could sing until she met you, did she?
No.
She's got a lovely voice too.
She plays
wonderful voice.
She plays nonstop.
That's so cool.
All
that
the
is
time.
so cool. I wish I could get Bootsy to practice her bass
It's
nonstop.
not going to happen. You know why it's not going to happen? Because he goes, I need to get Bootsy to practice her bass. That doesn't sound fun at all.
Yes, it is.
Well,
practice her bass.
It is. It's a lot of fun.
Well, when we go out and play, Laura doesn't know a whole lot of songs. You know, when you're playing with other people. And I told her this morning, I said, you need to play some other songs, because she sits out there and writes her own songs and plays her own songs all day. And I mean, that's cool, but
that's great.
She needs to learn some other songs so she can play with other people once in a while. Just me and her's the only ones that we play out on the back deck
maybe
there.
that's all she wants to do.
No, I think she's good enough that eventually one of these days we're going to play somewhere.
Well, if you keep writing your own songs in different keys and stuff, once you get to know where your keys are, you can, if somebody says, "Okay, we're going to do this next song in F, or we're going to do this next song in G," you can pretty much keep up with a song once you're a seasoned musician.
Well, you know what? Since she doesn't really know all of this other music, the songs she writes sometimes are very complicated with some cool chord arrangements in them. It's kind of amazing because, people wouldn't usually play something in the key of F or something, but she does.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Like I was saying earlier, I think it was Muddy Waters or somebody told Stevie Ray Vaughan, he says, you go out and you would learn everybody else's stuff, and then you don't ever play it again, and then you you do your own stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I'm very proud of her. She is. Rick has told me, but she's really
better
good.
every time I hear her.
She's getting to be a really good guitar player.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, she is.
That's cool. That's very cool. Well, I hope she's listening because Nick and Bootsy want to say hi to her
I hope she's not listening because her head's going to be so big by the time we get back to Bell.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. All right. Let's get into another song by you guys. What do you guys want to do next?
Good.
Well, I'll tell you what. We do an old Bob Dylan song. It's not an original, but it's an original for Bob Dylan.
You want me to play the harmonica?
Yeah, we do it in G usually, but since you only have an E harmonica with you, we'll go ahead and we'll play it in E. How's that?
I'll try. I don't know if I can, but I'll give it a shot.
All right. Let's get there. Just I'll get close to it there. That's good. That's good. That's loud.
There we go.
Is everybody ready?
No, but that's beside the point.
You just take it away.
All right, here we go. A one, a two,
a three.
Well, clouds so swift, the rain won't lift. Railings frozen, the gate won't close. Get your mind off winter time, 'cause you ain't going nowhere. Ooh-wee, ride me high. Tomorrow's the day my bride's gonna come. Oh, 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 we're gonna fly down in the easy chair. Well, I don't care how many letters you sent. Mornings came and the mornings went. Pick up your music and pack up your tent. You ain't going nowhere. Ooh-wee, ride me high. Tomorrow's the day my bride's gonna come. Oh, oh, we're gonna fly down in the easy chair. Well, give me a flute and a gun that shoots, tailgates and substitutes. Strap yourself to a tree with roots, 'cause you ain't going nowhere. Ooh-wee, ride me high. Tomorrow's the day my bride's gonna come. Oh, oh, we're gonna fly down in the easy chair. Well, Genghis Khan, it could not keep all his kings supplied with sleep. We'll climb that mountain no matter how steep, when we get to it. Ooh-wee, ride me high. Tomorrow's the day my bride's gonna come. Oh, 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 we're gonna fly down in the easy chair. Ooh-wee, ride me high. Tomorrow's the day my bride's gonna come. Oh, 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 we're gonna fly down in the easy chair. There you go, folks out there in radio land.
And Mr. Nick playing on the old blow organ.
That was great.
That was fun.
That was great.
Thank you for letting me do that. That was fun.
It's like
That is fun.
KKORN off of Hee Haw, isn't it? Charlie Ferguson here. All the news that fits.
All right. Well, you know, I'm no Charlie Musselwhite or anything. But
Sounded good. It's a fun song.
it is a fun song.
We need to give credit to Bob Dylan on that song, by the way.
Absolutely.
You know, Bob, you know, we go through, and Rick and I, we're always trying to find and learn new songs, well, new old songs, but we'll go through and find stuff that is kind of obscure that, you know, it wasn't popular, on the radio or anything, but we'll really like the song, and then you get to look at it. Who wrote it? Bob Dylan.
Yeah. Well, he wrote a ton of songs.
He wrote thousands and thousands
of them.
Yeah.
And they've been recorded by everybody. Garth Brooks. I mean,
everybody.
geez.
Yeah, absolutely everybody. Yeah, I think everybody out there has done a Bob Dylan song.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, that's so cool.
And, in all genres. I mean, it's not just rock or folk. You'll find him country songs that he's written and bluegrass songs. And
yes.
It's all over the place.
Have you heard his new album that he just came out with? No. He does all Frank Sinatra songs. Now, that's a little different for Bob Dylan, and it'll take you by surprise at first. You have to listen to it like 4 or 5 times. Yes, I listened to the whole thing, and you really have to listen to it about 4 or 5 times before it really sinks in, But it's and he'll admit, I'm not trying to compete with Frank Sinatra. I'm Bob Dylan, But it is different. And it's a little at first it's a little hard to listen to, but after you listen to it a couple of times,
grow on you?
It absolutely grows on you. Yes,
I'm anxiously waiting for Don Henley's new album to come out.
Really,
the country album.
Oh, okay.
Cass County, I think it's called.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be pretty cool.
Well, that's got to be good because Don Henley and the Eagles are right up country western music anyway.
I like him anyway.
Yeah.
I like his voice.
I'm kind of interested to hear Steven Tyler's new country westerns album.
Steven Tyler's going to do a country western album?
He is, yes. He's in Nashville, and I don't know if he's completed it yet, but I know he got a bunch of people in Nashville to write
if he needs
Steven Tyler some country western songs.
He needs Andrew Strotman on there with him.
Absolutely.
And Colin Nash and Michael Connors. He needs all of them in there.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Whippy-tie-yo. I can hear it now.
You guys. All right.
I got a song I want to hear my pal over here sing. Who did that Ghost in This House?
Shenandoah did it.
Yeah.
We listen to other people sing. We sing a lot of cover songs, of course, but a lot of these songs we listen to and we re-listen to them, and they kind of take off in different meanings. And this is a song about I think it's about a guy whose wife left. He feels all alone in his house. I'm going to do some of it.
Or
it could be a dog.
Or it could be
or a mouse.
It could be his life partner.
Don't you?
It could be.
Ready?
Yep.
Hope his 12-string stays in tune. I don't pick up the mail. I don't pick up the phone. I don't answer the door. Just as soon be alone. I don't keep this place up. I just keep the lights down. I don't live in these rooms. I just rattle around. Just a ghost in this house. Just a shadow upon these walls. Quietly as a mouse, I haunt these halls. Just a whisper of smoke. All that's left of two hearts on fire that burn out of control. Took my body, my soul. Just a ghost in this house. I don't care if it rains. I don't care if it's clear. I don't mind staying in. There's another ghost here. She sits down in your chair, and she shines with your light. She lays down her head on your pillow at night. Just a ghost in this house, just a shadow upon these walls. Quietly as a mouse, I haunt these halls. Just a whisper of smoke, all that's left of two hearts on fire that burn out of control. Took my body and my soul, just a ghost in this house that burn out of control. Took my body and my soul, just a ghost in this house. Oh, yes. It's a sad song.
It's a beautiful song. That was
I like that
awesome.
song.
It's a pretty song. It's got good lyrics.
I'd sing harmony with you, but I'd just ruin it.
Yeah. No, that's a one person.
You're doing a great
singing
job
song,
with that
yeah.
12 string over there, Rick.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's all right.
We got
different.
we got one more request. You got to you got to sing one more song for us.
Oh, we have a
Rick.
request.
Yeah, Bootsy's got a request. She's always got to hear you sing "Ain't No Sunshine."
South of the border and act it out.
You know, that's Bootsy's favorite song by you, and she just.
Hey, I've heard a lot of people do it, and very rarely do I hear somebody that does it the way you do.
I don't know if I can do it on here.
You can do it on there.
Have a sip of this.
We have faith in you.
I don't.
Isn't it a good thing we do then?
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't the sunshine when she's gone. Always stays too long. It's time she goes away. Wonder where she's gone this time. Wonder if she's gonna stay. Ain't the sunshine when she's gone. Always stays too long. Time she goes away. And I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. I better leave this girl alone. There ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't the sunshine when she's gone. House just ain't no home. Time she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. That's the short version.
That's Rick and LeVan right here in the basement with Nick and Bootsy, man. We love it when you guys come to visit.
Oh, it's fun.
We like coming because we always go by and get us a malt or a Sunday.
Yeah, and we did that first this time.
Yeah, we shouldn't have.
Well, you know, next time you'll have to remember to bring your own spoon.
Yeah, we got here, we're all sticky. And
Yeah, what kind of radio station is this where they having spoons hanging around?
Well, and where did you get those from? I don't.
Those are Sonic.
Oh, that's from Sonic. Okay.
Yeah.
And they're so thick they last for about 2 hours.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So y'all run around Rolla, listen, go up to Sonic. They got good shakes.
Well, you know,
give them a free plug.
You know, we give away a $10 gift certificate from Sonic on the morning show almost every day on the morning show.
Cool.
And because they are sponsors of the morning show.
Oh, have you ever seen these people with their eyes that look kind of sunken in? It's from trying to drink these really thick milkshakes at Sonic.
Yes, sir.
And everybody thought they were meth users, but they're Sonic users.
They're really thick.
That's funny. All right. Well, we know you guys got all kinds of fun stuff coming up, playing at the fair and everything. We can't wait. We're going to come out and see you guys out at the fair.
Bring your harmonicas.
Hey,
I will.
You guys really are the only reason we go to the fair.
Same here.
Rick just bought a recorder too. So.
Yeah, I bought a new recorder. In fact, I haven't got it plugged in yet. It's one of the new Tascam 32 track.
32 digital?
Yeah, all digital. Yeah,
Nice.
I haven't even got it plugged up. I haven't even plugged it up yet. But
wow, and I'm sure it's got all the special effects and
it's got
everything
all
loaded
everything
into
built into it.
Nice.
Me and LeVan's going to start doing some recording. This is
32 tracks is a lot to work with.
Yeah, and plus it's got like 120 virtual tracks.
Yeah,
right.
Wow.
Well, see, I've got the old Boss 8-track digital. And it's got, it's got tons of guitar effects, bass effects, and all that stuff. And that's what I use to record my stuff with at home. And 8 tracks is enough for your basic,
right? Right.
Everybody in the band, can you put down your bass track, you put down your guitar track, your vocals and keyboards, and then you follow everything up with your lead guitar and your lead vocals,
right,
and stuff like that, and that's 8 tracks, but then if you want to add anything else, then you have to start bouncing tracks into one track. And then to have open up a track. If you got 32 tracks, holy cow!
Well, see, mine's 32 too, and
that's unlimited.
We can bounce ours back and forth between each
right.
other.
The technology's changed so much in the last 10 years.
Oh, it's been amazing.
Anybody that writes songs, I urge them to buy a recorder and put something down because you never know what you're going to end up with. You can end up with a hit.
Yeah, and send it to the basement tapes.
Send it right here to Boots and Nick. Hey, let's talk a little bit about songwriting. You write a lot too, don't you?
Yeah, I write songs all the time.
Do you remember the very first song you wrote?
Let me think. It was the first song I remember writing was for Bootsy, and it was
the clock song.
Yeah, it was. I kind of thought about. It was a song called, what was the name of that song? We still kind of play it every once in a while, but I wrote it for Bootsy, and I recorded it on an old analog. Back in the days when I was first starting to record, I would take 2 cassette decks, and I would record into one cassette deck, and then I would play it back while the other one was recording and play along with it. And of course, the tapes would not be quite in sync, so you'd have to keep tuning to yourself to each time you would reverse it back and forth, and that was tough.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Man,
that
was really
Do you remember
tough.
the first song you wrote?
Yeah.
What was it?
First one I wrote was called Maryland's Fool. When I was about 16, I think. And then the next one I wrote was called Ocean of Tears.
I remember that. That's a good song.
That was when I was 17. That was the beginning of my writing career.
The first song I wrote for Bootsy, it was a basic blue that would dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I love my baby. Yeah, it was the name of it. I love my baby. It's about 10:30. I love her so much you'd think it's a sin.
Cool.
I love my baby.
It's a great song.
About 11:30. I think I died and I gone to heaven.
He wrote that for me before I even moved here.
Yeah,
maybe that's why I moved here.
Maybe. Well, it was a great song too. I mean,
still is a great song.
Yeah,
that's cool. That's very cool.
It had Muddy Waters and written all over it. Or I could see Muddy Waters or Howlin' Wolf doing that song.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
my aunt and uncle came down and they copyrighted my first song when I was 16. They thought, oh, that's going to be a hit. And then my copyrights expired like 20 years ago. It went like, got you. Oh, wait, let me find the key. Got you. Got your letter yesterday. Said you were going away. Said that you'd found somebody new. Said that I'm not good enough to ever share your love. Said that I was just a fool.
That's got a hint of Beatles in it.
Now all I do is cry since you said goodbye. Now they just call me Marilyn's fool. That's the name of that.
That is so
nice.
cool.
That's cool.
And
Yeah,
you
it was
remember it.
Oh, yeah, I remember all my songs.
And he remembers everything you tell him.
No, what I remember
Everything.
is all the songs you write. Most of them stem from a really bad wound to your heart, and that's what you remember.
You know, we've been doing this show for 5 years, and that's the truth. A lot of the bands that come in here write those songs that are from hurt relationships. You know, that's a lot of stuff from original music.
You know, I thought this was really interesting. We were talking to Cassandra and Nick last week. They play this just awesome, great song. First song of theirs that I ever heard, called "Give Me a Reason." And Cassandra wrote this song because she has a friend that she goes out with, and she was telling us this friend is just really flaky, and that at the last minute she was always just, oh, I can't go, or either she just wouldn't show up. And she said, I was on my way home from work, and she'd done it to me again. She said, and I just wrote this song, "Give Me a Reason." And I thought, wow, you would have never thought that's why.
I think that's what music's supposed to be about, life's experiences. You know?
Absolutely.
And I think a song, I don't care what you meant for it to mean when you wrote it, there's going to be somebody somewhere that's going to get a special meaning from that song that you never intended.
You know that song, Gasconade, that I wrote?
Mm-hmm.
It was, you know, I sat down and I thought, well, it's the only song I think, you see these songwriters on TV or on these documentaries, and they're talking, and they say, this song just came to me out of the air. Well, that's how all of my songs came to me, except for Gasconade. And I actually sat down. I said, I'm going to write a song. So I sat down at the computer and started writing. But it ended up being really easy because I just took my actual real-life experiences and put them down, made them rhyme, and it turned into a pretty good song. But that's the only time I've been able to just actually sit down and write a song. It's usually got to come from some kind of experience, yeah. Well,
yeah.
And actually, it's built on all of my experiences at the river, camping with my first wife and that kind of stuff. So
it's very difficult to sit down and say, I'm going to write a song.
Yeah.
Very, very difficult.
Can you imagine?
I've got to be inspired by something happening or something from my past that comes back, and you know, I remember it really vividly, and sometimes it comes from dreams too.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the type of pressure people like Michael Connors in Nashville now is under because he has to write?
That's when the music
every day.
But that's when the music goes downhill, though. You can't have pressure and write good songs.
When we were doing our last CD, Rick was wanting me to write a couple more songs, but to do that, I had to get into this mood. I had to actually go back and start thinking about this and go real deep into and feel all the pain again, and actually, you know, then write the song. And it actually took me 3 or 4 days to come back out of that. I got so depressed from, you know, but it works if you do that.
And then you wrote Mexican Colombian Mix.
Yeah. No, that was just a fun party song back in the 70s.
Hey, that's a fun party song no matter when.
That was from back before you knew life even had pain in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember those days.
Yeah.
All right. Well, man, it's been fantastic having you guys in the basement.
It's
with
always
Nick and
cool
Bootsy.
to come and see you guys.
Yeah.
We love both of you. We think the world of you.
Well, we love you guys, too. No doubt about it. Yeah.
So who are your shout-outs to this week?
I want to give a shout-out to my son, Cody. he makes Father's Day awful special.
That's really cool.
And to my stepdaughter Jennifer, she makes Father's Day sometimes kind of special.
And I'll do a shout out to Laura at home, and to any millionaire out there that doesn't have an heir that really likes our music.
And all the people that come and see us.
And all our fans.
Yeah, all the people come and see us and send us notes and stuff on Facebook. You guys are just, you're all that keeps us going. I mean, we want to feel like quitting sometimes.
Don't do that.
No,
Oh, yeah.
no. I
No,
mean,
we
you
don't want
get
you
to
to
the
do
point
that.
where you think you've
Yeah.
done it all.
Yeah.
And the fans keep saying, well, you're
And then
playing
you
that.
get a really sweet note
And you get a rush.
from somebody.
Yeah.
You get somebody
or a
up.
phone call.
Yeah, I got a phone call this morning. We forgot to pay our bar bill last night.
You know, I remember
I don't think
that.
that's the phone
Yeah,
call.
so
kind
I
of
got to
phone
go down
call I was
tomorrow and
talking
take care of
about.
that.
I told Laura that when I got home. I said, "Uh-oh."
Yes,
I didn't pay for my sodas I got.
I know. I got the call at 8:30 this morning. I'll go down tomorrow and take care of all of it.
I told him last night, as high as it was, that we were going to end up owing them money like the Blues Brothers did.
Yeah. Well, you know, if you got people that you don't even know coming up to you in Walmart and saying you guys are great,
Yeah,
that's
I like that.
that's got to be awesome.
Yeah, that's the only thing that keeps you going when somebody that isn't a relative tells you that they like your music.
Or it's not living in the same house as you are.
Yeah.
Right. Well, you guys, you're always welcome back in the basement.
Well, like I said, me and LeVan both talk about you and Boots a lot. We think the world of you, and we really appreciate what you're doing for independent music around here.
Well, we sure hope that you'll be here for our 5th anniversary.
That's coming up.
It's coming up July the 12th. And July the 11th, we're actually having an open mic at a venue in town that we're inviting everybody to come out for. And then the 12th, when we have our show, we're inviting everybody who's been on the show to come and be on the show again.
Is that Sunday?
Sunday the 12th. Uh-huh.
Yep.
So we ought to make that.
Very cool.
Put it on your social calendar.
Okay.
All right.
If we're not in jail.
Oh,
we'll be here.
and I just bought a new dobro that I'm going to learn how to play.
Oh,
so look for some dobro songs to come.
We got a lot of them. Yeah, we can do that. All right. Hey, it's time for Bootsy's Band of the Week, and Bootsy's going to take over this part of the show and tell you exactly what she has got lined up very special for you guys right now.
Okay, I chose for my Band of the Week this week Mick Byrd of Vienna, Missouri. Mick has just come out with a brand new CD called Ozark Blues and Roots. And so I picked 3 songs. Mick did something with his CD that I thought was so cool that everybody, this is for all you people who are going to do your CDs, especially if you're going to be a little bit eclectic and do some different things. Mick actually identified the genre of song that he put on there. These are songs that he wrote, and he actually identified them as Americana or blues or country. So I picked out a blues, a country, and an Americana song to play for tonight. The first song I have, the blues song, is Honky Tonkin'. The second, High on the Lowdown, is country. And the third one, All Tied Up in You, is Americana. And those are the 3 songs that I picked out this week from Mick Byrd, who is Bootsy's Band of the Week.
Hey, this is Mick Byrd of the Backroad Band. You're in a good place listening to the Basement Tapes with Nick and Bootsy. Rock on.
I've been laboring all week. I found you. Just from a leak. Suffocate. And I need to breathe. Baby, will you go honky-tonkin' with me? watching the clock. Boss man's yelling, he never stops. Some rest and relaxation is what I
All right, that was Mick Byrd. Bootsy's Band of the Week, or Bootsy's Musician of the Week, I should say. Mick Byrd from out of Vienna, Missouri. That was All Tied Up in You, a beautiful song. And his other songs were High on the Lowdown and Honky Tonkin'. Good stuff, right? Bootsy, you did very good picking that one out this week.
Mick did a good job on this latest CD.
It's very good. If you get to see Mick around the area, be sure and check him out. He's got some wonderful music. It's laid back, relaxed music. It's,
just like Mick.
Just like Mick, that's right. Okay. Hey, we want to say happy birthday to all of our birthday friends out there. And I didn't even get my list today. I don't know what was wrong with my Facebook, but I couldn't bring up my birthdays on Facebook today. I don't know what happened.
Well, happy birthday to everybody.
Do you have your birthday list?
No.
You don't either?
No, I don't.
You know what? I know whose birthday it is this week.
Tom Juno.
Happy birthday, Tom Juno. Yeah. And if you're having a birthday this week, we want to wish you a happy birthday to whoever you are, because you know what? It's your week this week. It's your birthday. And Bootsy has got a special happy birthday lined up for you right now.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday to you.
All right. Happy birthday to you guys out there.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
That was Dave and Dino and Nick
The Roadkill Orchestra.
with Nick Thomas playing Happy Birthday. Anyway, right now we want to remind everybody that the Basement Tapes is brought to you by Merle's Music. And that is one of the coolest little music stores in the whole world. Go on down there, and it's like a candy store for a musician. You walk in the door, and there's guitars hanging around all over the place. Go in the back room, and you can see some of the coolest acoustic guitars. They got Taylor, they got Martin, they got all the really cool stuff in the back room back there, so be sure and check that out, too. And anything else that you want if you're a musician. Keyboards, drums,
Lessons.
You can do it all right there at Merle's Music. You walk in the door, you walk up to the counter, and you say, Bootsy sent me. And man, they're going to know right away. They better take good care of you. No doubt about it.
Either that or just go up and offer money.
Well, yeah, they like that too. but they kind of get that scared look in their face if you say, Bootsy sent me, because
They should be very afraid.
They should, yeah, they know you've been listening to the Basement Tapes, and they know Bootsy. All right. And we always have Merle's Riff of the Week.
Not this week.
No?
No, we're going to bypass this week because since Merle changed the way he's doing the Riff of the Week, you really need to watch the video so that you can see how they're playing the Riff of the Week, which they will tell you what it is, so that you can send in a recording of yourself doing the Riff of the Week. And when you do that, if you will post that on Merle's Music's Facebook page, they'll put your name into a drawing for cool stuff that they're going to give away. And hey, here we got professional videographers here. Go to Merle's Music, play the Riff of the Week, post it on Merle's Music page, and get your name in the drawing for cool stuff.
I'll play it on my mandolin.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, that would be really cool. I'd like to see that.
But I did want to give you a little bit more detail about the Customer Appreciation Day that Merle's having next Saturday.
Absolutely.
Dunlop is going to be there, and if you've got a 4 or 5 string bass, or if you've got a 6 string acoustic or electric guitar, Dunlop will change the strings for you for free. And I'm assuming that means you get the strings free too.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. And they're going to have like hot dogs and entertainment and special deals, and they're going to give away at 4 o'clock. You have to be there. They're going to give away MXR Super Badass Distortion Pedal, and you have to be there to get it. They're going to give it away at 4 o'clock.
Can I qualify, or do I? Maybe not, because we're part of the show.
We're not employees of Merle's Music. We qualify for everything they give away over there.
Okay. Well, I would love that. That would be
you need
really
to go
cool.
get your strings changed anyway.
Well, yeah. They're not. Are they doing? Are they? They're. But you got to buy the strings, right?
I think they're giving you the strings.
I think they're giving you the strings.
Are
it's
they
a
giving
promotion.
strings
It's
too?
a Dunlop promotion to get you to try their strings.
Oh, well, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I think it's a promotional thing for Dunlop strings. So I think they're going to give you strings, and hopefully you like them. You buy more from them.
No, well, that sounds. Well,
That's the way I read into it. Anyway.
Well, yeah. Usually, I buy Martin strings because I got a Martin, and I like putting Martin strings on my Martin.
I do too. That's all I buy.
Which
Van,
ones
do
do
you
you
know
get?
that your microphone is in your head?
How's that?
That's better.
Did you know your microphone's up your nose?
No, I said that's all I buy too is Martin strings. I like them.
Do you get the 80-20s or you get the bronze?
I get the 80-20s.
That's what I get.
Yeah.
We use the same string.
Yeah, I like them.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, Lord.
We use the same string.
You know that performing artist I just bought? It came with like that 90, what is it, 90-10 or 95-5, something like that. And those strings sounded kind of cool, but I like the others.
When you're playing, which string do you usually break when you break a string?
My second string.
B string?
Yeah.
I usually break my G string. Or my E string. E or G.
What about you, Bootsy? Has your G string ever been broken?
I've never broken a string. I have never broken a string.
That reminds me, the first time we had these guys on here, Bootsy asked Rick,
I'll never do it again.
Boxers or briefs? Rick, do you remember what you said?
Neither, wasn't it?
That's exactly what you said.
That's been many years ago, 5 years.
Yeah, he goes commando.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I didn't need to know that.
That's what Levan does. That's why his nickname's Brownie.
Here, let me take my barrel off. That is a private joke.
Hey, next week on The Basement, we're going to have the Outsiders. That's Nathan and Burby.
Nathan and Josh.
Huh?
Josh Burby.
Josh Burby, yeah. Oh, well, okay. I was saying his last. I just call him Burby whenever we see him.
I know it. He answers to it.
But anyway, that's a great duo that's out there right now.
They are.
They're playing everywhere, too. I mean, they're playing St. Louis. They're playing all over here in this area. I think they're booked at the Lake of the Ozarks. And
yeah, they
just
played
tons
in
of
St.
stuff.
Louis. They've opened up for a lot of people. They're busy.
I think they played tonight, as a matter of fact.
I think they were. They were
so
playing
that's
tonight.
that's pretty cool stuff. So we're going to have them in the basement next week, so you do not want to miss that. And we want to remind everybody, listen to the morning show, with Steve and Stan the Man and Jesse. They're always giving away something for the Backward Song of the Day, and they've got the $5,000 giveaway thing going on that's going to happen.
This Labor Day is when they're giving that away. I
Yes,
think.
so you do not want to miss that. You want to get in on that too. And they're always taking phone calls, like caller 5 and 10 or whatever. So be sure and get in on that. And then the Living Room Chair Show with Dusty, our buddy Dusty, every Saturday night. He plays the coolest jam bands that you've ever heard.
From whenever to whenever.
That's right. He comes on Saturday afternoon sometimes and goes into Saturday evening sometimes, and it's just a great show. It's great music. A lot of stuff that you don't normally get to hear on the radio, which is so cool. So right now we're going to end up the show. We want to thank Rick and Levan again for
Thank you for
coming
having
on
us.
to the show.
Oh, thank you for having us.
Y'all are just always too much fun.
Yeah, we have a good time here.
You don't know the half of it.
Then there's always the ride home. It's fun too.
Oh, I'm sure.
He gets talking politics. And it's
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh, it just goes downhill
Yes.
from there.
And then Rex says, "No, that's a skunk."
Oh, you're bad.
All right. We're going to end up the show. We're going to start it out with Nathan from The Outsiders doing a tune that he wrote. Nathan Vegas doing a tune called Blank Space. And then we're going to do a tune by Nick Thomas, a song that I wrote called That's Life. It's kind of all about what goes on in life sometimes. And then we're going to end it up with Rick Gehlert doing the Basement Tape Show song.
That's our signature song.
So we're glad you guys joined us this beautiful evening in the Ozarks for the Basement Tapes. This is Nick Thomas along with Bootsy Hambone. You guys have a great evening, and don't forget to tune in next week because we will have the Outsiders on the show. Thank you very much, and happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. This is Nathan Vegas doing Blank Space.
Nice to meet you where you've been. I could show you incredible things. Magic, madness, heaven, sin. Saw you there and I thought, oh my God, look at that face. You look like my next mistake. Love's a game you wanna play. New money, suit and tie. I can read you like a magazine. Ain't it funny? Rumors fly, and I know you heard about me. So hey, let's be friends. Dying to see how this one ends. Grab your passport in my hand, 'cause I can make the bad girls good for a weekend. So it's gonna be forever, or it's gonna go down in flames. You can tell me when it's over, if the high was worth the pain. Got a long list of ex-lovers, they'll tell you I'm insane. 'Cause you know I love the players and you love the game. 'Cause we're young and we're reckless, and we'll take this way too far. It'll leave you breathless, or with a nasty scar. Got a long list of ex-lovers, they'll tell you I'm insane. But I got a blank space, baby, and I'll write your name. Cherry lips, crystal skies. I could show you incredible things. Stolen kisses, pretty lines. You're the queen, baby, I'm your king. Find out what you want, be that man for a month. Wait, the worst is yet to come. Screaming, crying, perfect storms. I can make all the tables turn. Rose gardens filled with thorns. Keep you second guessing like, oh my God, who is she? I get drunk, jealousy, but you'll and I'll write your name.
We both lie silent and still in the basement tape show with Nick and Bootsy. We both fell miles apart in the basement with Nick and Bootsy. Da-na-na-na, I don't remember the words with the basement with Nick and Bootsy. Na-na-na-na-na. 'Cause it says everybody should be in the basement tapes with Nick and Bootsy. Listen to this show if you like really good music. Everybody listen to the basement tape show with Nick and Bootsy. And I don't know. Everybody listen to the basement tape show with Nick and Bootsy.
On the radio.
Up inside rail, pushed off, right off next to the track. I hear a train come, then someone shoves me right on back. Back on the track, man, the train come, gotta jump just as fast as I can. It's a train song, it's a blues song, it's a little bit of rock and roll. It's a love song, and it's a sad song. It's got a little bit rhythm and soul. That's life. I've been run down tight tracks, run right down my back. Back on the hard road, lights flash. That train, man, is running fast. Faster than minutes, faster than days. Years roll by just like a haze. We're going faster and faster, and the train is gonna run out of track. It's a train song, it's a blues song, it's a little bit of rock and roll. It's a love song, it's a sad song. It's got a little bit of rhythm and soul. That's life. But there's so many things to be thankful about. You know, so many, man, you just can't count some things just the way they ought to be. Put a smile on an old timer like me. It's a train song, it's a blues song, it's a little bit of rock and roll. It's a love song, it's a sad song. It's got a little bit of rhythm and soul. That's life.
K-Kid, 92.9 FM. The Basement Tape Show with Bootsy and Nick on the radio. Sunday nights is a place to be. Sitting in the basement with Nick and Bootsy. They're playing tunes from all the local bands. A lot of great music from here in America's heartland. Now Bootsy, she plays a left-hand bass. She plays it with a lot of finesse and grace. Nick, he plays a mean guitar. The blues sound good coming out of his amplifier. The tunes, the live interviews, spontaneous, awesome stuff. So on Sunday night, let's all do it right.